you from Keiko Studios, it's The Balcony Show with Ann Thatcher, Bo Summer, Mike Roy, Donna Gallucci, and me, the Mad Cat. We have searched the globe for the best in indie music so you don't have to. So here we go, The Balcony Show.
Friends in faraway places, sent with love and good vibes. Just keep an eye out for just what's coming. It might be a surprise.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to The Balcony Show. AJ Siegfried sitting in for the Mad Cat tonight.
Hey-o.
All right, AJ.
Good to see you guys.
As he briskets his way across.
Yeah, Mad Cat's
That
still
man will
eating his
never be
way.
full.
We're getting
Eating his
pictures.
way.
The reason we're saying that is because we're getting pictures of brisket.
Yeah.
You
Just
know what I mean?
tons
It
of
looks
meat.
so good.
Just
It does look really good.
The man knows
slew
what
of
good
I hope
food
he
is,
brings
you know.
some back for us.
Yeah.
It's a meat tour.
So on today's show, we have a really talented artist. He is a ReverbNation selectee, and his name is Derek Adam. His music is to die for. So he's a rock and roller, and he's worked with some really cool people. But we'll get more from him on his music later in the show. But first, hi, AJ.
Would you rather? Would you rather swing on a star? Carry moonbeams home in a jar and be better off than you are.
Or would you rather get on with the show?
Well, here it is, Mike. Here we go.
Finally.
Here we go, Mike.
That's how I feel every day.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I know people are going to love to hate that. You know what I mean? Because
People love to hate. They just
they
do.
do.
Yeah, it feels good. I'm a hater. I'm a born hater. Feels good.
Yeah, you love it.
But, all right. So going around the table here, would you rather? Now, would you rather lose a finger, all right, or have a headache every day for the rest of your life?
Oh my
Easy.
god.
Oh my God.
So easy. A finger.
I guess we'd have to lose a finger.
I think a finger.
How
Yeah.
bad's the headache?
Yeah, right?
Because I
I'd
might
say it's
already have
bad.
that.
I go to the ER for my headaches. That's how
Oh,
bad they are.
man.
Nah, you know what? I'm giving up my finger.
I'm giving up the finger.
I'm giving you the
Terrible,
finger.
though, but I guess we
Yeah.
have to.
I'm going to
Question
tell you
for
Finger's
guys,
coming your way.
It's like
Which finger?
My
it is
mo-
not easy to lose a finger. I've tried.
Yeah.
Pinky.
Not on
if,
purpose,
If I had to,
Do we have
give
a
up
choice
one-
of which finger we can lose?
you can't.
All right, I'm
you
gonna
can
give you-
function with one less. You can't function with.
Right. This is true.
I'll give you the
Yeah.
option of which finger. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So you guys
Pinky.
are all about
So I'm
losing
all about fingers.
All of you.
Yeah, man.
I'm all about
That's easy.
All right. Do I have to answer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll
You
take
can
the
play
finger.
bass
Take
without one
it.
finger.
That's
Yeah, you're
fine.
good.
Yeah, I know guys who you can do plenty of stuff.
So we could have a secret stub handshake.
Dude, you
Everybody
play
put
bass,
their finger in
man.
the key
You only
bowl and
have
you come
four
and-
strings to play.
Yeah.
You can lose a finger.
Come on, you could do that.
That's fine. Okay.
Your strumming hand.
Yeah.
Your picking hand. You don't really use the pinky, do you? For
I
strumming?
could lose.
No.
You know, I could actually stand to lose.
I wouldn't make that motion.
I
too.
wouldn't either.
And that wouldn't be the hand.
I'll tell
You
you
want
what.
to lose a finger off.
I'll tell you what.
Let me tell you, ladies.
We're
You
so
need all
dirty.
the fingers for
Ring
that.
finger.
We're so dirty.
Are you?
We're not
ignoring
thinking
us,
about
AJ?
your drums
Yeah,
or your
he's ignoring
bass.
us.
I'm trying to answer this honestly. That's all. So,
No, Bo.
Oh
no.
yeah, like you're
It
innocent,
comes down
AJ.
to primal needs.
moving on. Would you rather lose your sight or your memories?
Memories.
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 Oh, jeez.
It's awful.
Wait,
though.
I mean,
Are
it's
you
like
saying
a second,
memories or
it's
memories?
like a second chance every day, right?
Right.
Especially for the
memories.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
With an E.
I don't want to
Oh,
not see.
I would never give up
confused.
my sight.
Yeah, I want to see.
No.
Well, so in other words, you're going to have dementia.
I'm gonna get that anyway. we're all
I
doomed.
guess
We're
so.
choosing
Yeah.
dementia.
No, we're all doomed. All right, so we're all gonna
But
lose our
every day
memories.
would be a new day, man.
Yeah, it's like a new.
If there was a way I could gain powers in another sense, maybe I could give up my eyesight. Like if I got like super smell, super
Daredevil,
taste.
hello?
I know, right? If that's for real. Nah, memories gone.
Yeah.
Screw them. Who needs them?
Yeah, because I'd still, I'd rather be oblivious and be able to see than
be
not
blind and
yeah,
have
and
memory.
be miserable.
Yeah, no.
Well, I've seen plenty of blind dogs. They're very
Yeah,
happy.
I would have to say that because I want to see memories.
Yeah, right. I
You
would
want
hate
the
to
memories?
lose. I would hate to
See
lose sight
memories.
of my memories.
That's a good song idea.
Bam. Write it
Dude.
down, Bo. Write it down.
Dude.
This album's coming out sooner than we think.
The
This
AI
is the worst
album.
album you've ever.
It's gonna be great.
See memories. God, like that's so deep, don't you think?
Yeah.
I think
But
so.
that's not what he said. He said, "I want to see memories." Hello.
Oh my God.
Hello.
I'm getting all serious
I didn't
and
know
like
he said that.
She's like,
I
my
will always
soul.
play
impressed
along.
by the fact that you're getting all serious, man.
The girls aren't listening to
What he
us.
said,
I know.
memory.
That's
I was
Well,
clearly.
It's the
All right.
world we live in.
Okay,
all
so
like deep
we all
and
like memories.
soulful.
But
all
that
hate
is a good
memories.
line, though, Bo. That is a
See?
good line.
All right. Would you rather adopt
See?
a British accent every time you're having a serious conversation or laugh every time someone cries?
Oh, well, I already laugh when people cry.
Hello,
Oh,
love.
definitely the English accent.
Yes.
Because I love it anyway. So.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
What is your favorite accent globally?
Irish.
English.
Okay.
South
Irish,
African.
English,
I would say
South African?
Australia or the UK.
Australia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
Everybody
Ooh,
likes that.
that's nice.
Nobody's
like,
going
yummy.
with French. Nobody's going with
Oh,
Spanish.
British all the way.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
We're a bunch of old
I'm
white
an
people.
Irish
Hands
bro.
down.
Bunch of old white people.
Nobody
man. We
wants
like-
Russian.
Scottish.
Nobody
Oh,
likes,
God, no.
No.
No. Middle Eastern. Nobody.
And the French,
okay.
no.
What do you-
No.
Did you say yours?
Me? I like a good Southern accent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not.
Good American. I like the Philadelphia accent.
Oh,
you?
my
I was
God.
just
What
talking
about
about.
the Brooklyn accent. Wait a minute.
Hey, what are you doing over there?
I'm gonna get you some
Donna
water.
Gallucci.
Wait a minute.
The looch.
The
The
loot.
Looch.
The looch.
That's from now on. It's the Looch.
Oh no,
Luch.
it's got to be the Midwestern accent, you know. Hey,
Oh, my.
Fargo.
Yeah.
I hear you when you're asking
Yeah.
all our
It comes
artists.
out in Ann.
Tell me about it.
Oh.
About it. About it. How do you say
About
that?
it.
About no, you say it like when you're not on the spot.
I know what you're talking about with the, yeah.
Tell us about.
yeah, there's
the
definitely
boot.
it's
A little
Canadian.
something going.
Yeah.
There's a
it sounds
Canadian influence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very much.
So everybody's saying nobody wants to laugh anytime someone cries. Okay,
No.
you guys are good hearted.
No, you know what?
No,
I'm gonna do that.
Because I
I would rather do
You're
that. I would rather
terrible.
laugh every time someone cries.
that's just a natural human reaction for me.
I already do
I
it.
don't know. I think I'd adapt.
terrible.
I'd adapt the British accent because
yeah.
that's not going to hurt somebody's feelings as much as somebody crying.
What, taking the piss?
Listen.
I'm out. And then just leave.
I don't know about you, but I am. My husband calls me a lunatic magnet. All right,
Yeah.
because if there's anybody that's disenfranchised or not quite there, I am like a beacon, a homing beacon for these people.
Hence the people around this table.
No,
Yeah, how do you think we all got here?
Yes. So yeah.
yeah, but it reminded me of this girl that was crying. I was at the gym and I had just finished a run, and I came downstairs and this girl was crying her eyes out, right? And there was a part of me that said, "Don't do it, Anne, run." But no, do I ever listen to that sane voice inside of my head?
Of course not.
Absolutely not. So I went over and I asked her what's going on, and she proceeded to tell me that she was really upset because her brother was addicted to drugs and she didn't know what she was going to be able to do for him, and you know, and she was talking all this religious stuff, and I was like, well, you know, if you really believe in your religion, then it'll get you through, and you know, just keep your faith and blah 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 blah. With that, she threw herself on the floor and started speaking in tongues. And I want to tell you that I'm standing there in my sweatpants and my sneakers watching this girl writhe across the floor doing some kind of a worm, speaking in tongues.
What?
And I started.
Where were you?
I was in college and I was down in the basement underneath the gym, you know, where the girls' locker room. So
Underneath the gym.
So I was like, I started backing up and I'm like, yeah, well, you take care now. And I ran home.
Wow.
But that's the
Wow.
kind of stuff that always
Ay,
was
ay,
going
ay.
on.
Wow.
Well,
So
crap, man. I would have nervously laughed, said cheerio, and left.
Sauntered. You would have sauntered away.
I was in shock a little bit. You know,
Yeah.
like there's a part of you that goes,
Is this happening?
Yeah. Yeah, I
So,
would have exited
anyway.
that situation too. That's kind of.
Anyways, well, we're going to get out of here and we're going to get things started. This really great show. The name of the song is Second Row, and it's by A Little Overboard. So take a listen, and we'll be right back.
Hey there, sweetheart. Nice to meet you. It's been so long. Rough day. Need to taking off again on the road. Another night, another endless show. Can I see you again? Wait, please don't go. I fell in love with the girl in the second row. We could go back to my tour bus, take off our clothes, they won't catch us. Taking off again on the road. Another night, another endless show. Can't see you again, wait, please don't go. I fell in love with the girl in the second row. Taking off again on the road. Another night, another endless show. Can't see you again, wait, please don't go. I fell in love with the girl in the second row.
Hey, welcome back to the balcony. That was a band called A Little Overboard with their song Second Row. Now we're going to get on to our first track by tonight's interview guest, Derek Adam. This is a nice mellow tune. Check it out. It's called Truth.
You wouldn't listen, it never sinks in. Too many times I tried to tell you, won't you come to your senses and clean up your messes? It's weighing you down, your own creation. All of these things you try to do, everything's slowly killing you.
but the weight of everything will smother you. And I reached out to pull you through. In the end, I can't tell you what to do, but the weight of everything will smother you. I reached out to pull you through. In the end, it's up to you to find the truth. Yeah, you see the other side. I believe you'll make it out alive. Don't give up and try to find, 'cause I know that you can make it right. Oh, you see the other side. I believe you'll make it out alive.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Balcony Show. We are super excited because we have Derek Adam here. He is a ReverbNation selectee, and he is awesome. Welcome, Derek. Welcome to the show.
Hey guys, thank you so much for having me.
So, wow, you started music 10 years old. So this has been quite a journey for you.
Yeah, that's when I picked up the guitar. I picked up my first instrument when I was, if I recall, in third grade. So it's been so long to where I don't remember my life when I didn't have an instrument, in my hands. It's pretty wild when you kind of go back in time and think about it.
And along the way, already you've worked with Grammy winner Jimmy T. Meslin of Dream Theater. Wow!
Yes,
on your debut EP, Silver Lining. That's insane.
Such a pleasure. He is a fantastic guy. Pleasure to work with. Great chemistry, and he certainly knows what the hell he's doing. I'll tell you that.
So our listeners just heard your song "Truth." Can you talk about that just a little bit?
Yeah, so you're definitely going to notice that this song, for what it lacks in production, hopefully it still, it still gets you in terms of the hook and the overall vibe. I've always gotten mostly, I don't ever want to say always, but really positive feedback from it, and it kind of came out of COVID, or at least I think the lockdown was a big part of it, and. This song, I wasn't even in a studio for. I recorded everything with like bare bones equipment at home. I think I ended up having to sing some vocals in my car and record them because of the apartment I was living in. I couldn't be so loud at night. So it kind of has quite a backstory to it. And it ended up being something that I still think to be proud of for like a first single that I put out. So it's kind of got a cool story to it.
And the second song that we're going to hear tonight, which this is what got you on our show, Circle. This is insane. The guitar riffs are there's everything. I like everything about this song, Derek.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
So who did the guitar work? Was it you? Who does the guitar work in this song?
For all my songs, I write and play every note.
That's crazy. And what is the Circle about? What's the message behind the Circle?
So I think we're in the early part of 9 years of me living on Long Island. I'm from upstate New York, and I moved down here, and I just kind of took a whack at it in a broad sense. I had colleagues I went to school with that lived down here that helped kind of get me a place to live. And one of the first jobs I had was working at an after-school music and arts school, not to be redundant, but basically I served as a one-on-one guitar instructor, and sometimes I taught little rock bands with these little youngsters, which was a cool thing. And I just had my acoustic with me one day in between students. I had a pretty wide, awkward, unfortunate gap of doing nothing and twiddling my thumbs. So I just grabbed my acoustic and I was just beating on a riff. And that kind of I got a lot done in probably, 30, 45 minutes in terms of writing. And it's like, I was always told the Long Island life is a hustle. And I was kind of writing about my hustle in a way. And that's really what the song is about. It's just the hustle.
Do you like this you seem to like this direction better with the heavier guitar, and is that the direction that you're going to be heading in the future with your music?
It is. It is. It's definitely not the direction, it's not the direction, period. I have such a background, but but a huge part of my influence were virtuoso guitarists and just rocking heavy guitars with anthemic songs or really upbeat, or down and dirty and swanky crunch. And, it's something that is a huge part of my Spotify playlist, if you will, and I listen to everything that, I'm also, but at the same time, you catch me at the right time, I'm going to be listening to the smoothest jazz on the planet. You know what I mean? It does. But for my next project, most certainly.
Okay, so we're going to take a break, and we're going to let our listeners hear Circle by Derek Adam. You're going to love it. Go to Spotify, go to all your listening platforms. You're going to want to download this song and have it at your fingertips. So here it is, Circle by Derek Adam, and we'll be right back with the rest of the interview.
Lost my mind, losing time, trying to make a dime.
And you were listening to The Balcony Show, and tonight on this episode we have the amazing Derek Adam, and you just listened to the amazing song Circle. And we are going to talk to him a little bit more about this amazing journey he's been taking since he was a youth. And Derek, I just have a few questions for you. So how often are you out there performing and doing any tours and things like that in upstate New York?
Yeah, so right now I'm fairly localized to the Long Island area. You know, occasionally I'll be out in the city playing, but mostly Long Island, doing a lot of solo acoustic shows. You know, these are mainly cover gigs, but I'm playing anywhere from three to five, or the summertime it could be 3 to 6 nights a week. So I'm definitely kept busy, and I'm very grateful for it. I came down here playing, 1 gig a month for free to where I am now, and it's certainly something to be very appreciative of.
Oh, that's amazing.
Where are you playing out in Long Island?
Yeah.
We got a lot of family and friends out there.
He's got a residency at Jones Beach.
Yeah.
That would be
Okay.
a nice gig.
How cool would that be?
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah. I play in Oyster Bay. I play in Huntington. I play in Long Beach. I play in places I can't remember right now.
That's all right. We'll check you out online and let's see, and definitely get the word out to some friends and family to come to some of your shows.
That's awesome. I'm about to give my website a major facelift too, so I want to be having monthly newsletters out there as well, so you guys can get the whole spread.
We're sending spies, Derek. They're coming.
They're coming.
That's okay.
Definitely.
Maybe we'll even get a T-shirt to you. How about that?
Oh, there we go. Okay, cool.
So is there any crazy story that how you ended up crossing paths with some of these like amazing producers and people you've worked with as far as recording your music?
Actually, I think because it was not so crazy, that's what made it kind of crazy, when you look back in hindsight. So my original drummer, and I'm sure he wouldn't mind me using his name, Alex Kaufman, he's also a very busy gigging musician, because any good drummer is a busy drummer.
Yep.
And he's a fantastic friend. I've known him for most of the time I've been down here on Long Island. He was with me during the early stages of Silver Lining, that EP that the Circle is on. And he drummed and all of his playing is on that EP. And he's just far beyond even what he did for me. He's an incredible player, but he, through a very dear friend of his, their band, this prog band called Time King. I'm going to plug them in here because I know they're on a hiatus right now, but they're a kick-ass band. His friend was a guitarist, and he became friends with the bass player, and that bass player happened to be Jimmy T. Meslin from Dream Theater.
Nice.
Yeah, and so they were buddy. They were first name bassists. Phone number. They hung out. They have beers together. The longtime friendship, and he got in touch with Jimmy and was like, "Hey, man, and I think that's when I had Truth done."
Yeah.
So I kind of used Truth to, to me, that was I still treated it as like just a good demo. It never really got into the studio and get produced. Right. It was produced like in my apartment and in my car for the most part, except the drums. But he showed Jimmy that, and Jimmy was like, "Yo, let me meet this guy, check him out." And I showed him. I did a ton at home, so I practically had demos already of the other 4 tracks, and it happened to work out well. Between his agenda with Dream Theater and some downtime that he had, we were able to cut the EP, and I to be with him and in an environment surrounded by, a band I've really looked up to, and also one of my favorite guitarists, that walks the earth. It was quite an inspiring experience. And that's why I just, no matter what, like, I'm very proud of that record, and it's definitely not the best, hopefully not the best I'll ever produce, but it's something that I'm proud of. And it came from a really cool place.
That is so cool.
So the next song we're going to hear, Derek, is The Road I Know.
So I was a few tequilas deep, and I was on my laptop, and I just grabbed my acoustic, and I kind of went with something that probably my hands could only handle at that time, which was something a little bit more, a little bit more from the soul and less from the fingers. And I just, I laid something down real simple, and I just kind of dug deep, and I just threw some lyrics down, and they resonated, and it ended up turning into something that was a really heartfelt song that just kind of calls to home. And you know, you really, not to get super cliche, but you don't ever forget where you came from, kind of thing.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Right. Well, I want to ask you one more question. Derek, tell me something about you that not everybody would know.
Oof.
Or they'd be surprised to find out.
Oh, I'm like such a goofball. Like, no, because you know, like if my wife was here, she'd say it right now. Like, she always breaks my balls in the best way, because she's like, you know, she's like, if only they knew like how you were when you were home.
Believe me, dude.
You know,
we know. I can hear from your voice. You're one of us.
yeah. So maybe that's like not that much of a secret, you know?
No, it's not. It's very. You're good, man. Actually, I got a question for you, man. What
All
are
right,
you,
lay it on me.
What are you listening to right now? What is the last song you listened to today before you talk to us?
Ooh, this is going to be a good one, and you probably won't expect it. The Man Comes Around by Johnny Cash.
My man. All right.
Oh, now you got another fan. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's AJ.
Yeah. I've listened to that song probably like 30 times like the last 2 days. Yeah.
Good. Awesome. I love hearing that kind of stuff. You get really real insight into the guys you're talking to.
Yeah.
What
Well,
was the last thing you listened
I want to
to?
tell you the thing that really caught me with your music, Derek, honestly, was your voice. You have an incredible voice. You have an incredible gift, and I can't wait to see where, you know, once you're on their show, we follow your journey. This is not the only time we will play your music. We continue to play your music. So I want to thank you for spending some time with us here on the show. I truly appreciate it.
I appreciate you all very much, and thank you for that. You know, it's I think that this whole journey is all about making connections and getting connected with everybody that you can. And I think that when you find people that are just heartfelt like you guys appear to be, you know, those connections last a long time. And that's a really, really cool thing. So I really appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Well, we're going to take a listen to The Road I Know by Derek Adam. Thank you, sir, for being on the show. Thank you for sharing your music with us. And congratulations on being our ReverbNation selectee.
Thank you kindly.
So we're going to take a listen to The Road I Know, Derek Adams, and we'll be right back with the rest of the show.
I never saw it coming, hit me right in the heels, and now everything is changing. Tell me how I should feel. Mama said she loved me, no matter where I go. And my dad, he said, son, sometimes in life we take the hardest road. And that's where I'll go. Yeah, that's where I'll go. I'll climb every stone, I'll do it alone, as long as I know I will make it back home. You were always a friend to me, saw the light that I couldn't see. All the things that we've done, has it only just begun? All I know is that I believe time will tell what my fate will be. Feel the heat of the sun, and I'm not the only one. Sleepless nights, stuck in eyes, and my knuckles are bruised and white. Take your time, maybe your words, but they're not mine. And that's where I'll go. Yeah, that's where I'll go. I'll climb every stone, I'll do it alone, as long as I know I'll make it back home. Yeah, that's where I'll go. I will do it alone, climb every stone, as long as I know. that's where I'll go. Yeah, that's where I'll go. I'll climb every stone, I'll do it alone, as long as I know I'll make it back home. Yeah, that's where I'll go. I'll do it alone, climb every stone. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Down the road that I know.
Mad Cat's Mad Tracks.
Heyo, AJ here, filling in for Mad Cat for Mad Cat's Mad Tracks. And tonight we have the song Heaven or Home by Marshall Potts. He's a ReverbNation selectee. This is going to be a real rocker. Check it out. Let me know what you think, all right? Check it out.
Follow your heart, it leads you there. Take a trip inside. Take this time to become aware. Take this time to decide. Is it heaven or home? Heaven or home? I don't know where I will wake up now. In heaven, I don't know where I will end up now. In heaven, heaven or home. I have wondered where I'll be. I have wondered why. I have wondered what I'll see. I've stretched my mind. Is it heaven or home? Is it heaven or home? I don't know where I will wake up now. In heaven, I don't know where I will wake up now. In heaven, heaven or home. Now it's still, it's warm inside. It's where I could find me. Oh, heaven or home. Heaven or home. Heaven or home. Heaven or home. I don't know how I will end up now. In heaven, I don't know where I will end up now. In heaven, I don't know where I will wake up now. In heaven, I don't know where I will end up now. In heaven, is it heaven? No.
And now it's time for Indie Radar with Bo Summer.
TikTok is back in the news again. Actually, this is kind of cool. We still don't know if they're going to get banned in the US or not, but if they're not going to get banned in other countries, well, then you guys all have something new that's coming down the pike from TikTok. They are coming out with, and it's in development right now, but they're coming up with a photo sharing app that is to rival Instagram. How interesting is that? The current name is called TikTok Notes, and it looks like there are some TikTok accounts that are getting notifications. Something about wanting to post photos. So I don't know that it's like really, out to the masses, probably not yet. And there's even some rumble about that the name may change from TikTok Notes to something else. But keep an eye out for that because, again, that's just another platform to keep track of and another platform to kind of get your, everywhere platform. But I mean, TikTok is just, it's so huge. I can't see people not wanting to be a part of it. So we're yet to see what it's going to be all about. So keep an eye out for that and jump on the early bandwagon for that for sure. If TikTok does not get banned here. So TikTok Notes, check it out. Coming your way.
Like to remind you, The Balcony Show is proudly produced at Keiko Studios in Penargil, Pennsylvania. And check them out at keikostudios.com for all your musical production needs. Get it, do it.
Welcome to another edition of Mike's Music Box. Inside, you're going to hear some stories of the macabre, the paranormal, and the strange. So stay tuned, if you dare.
All right, welcome back to Mike's Music Box here on The Balcony. And
that was cute.
Some liquid courage for some root beer here, some Zevia. So tonight we're going to talk about creative hubs and spectral visitors.
Oh boy, here we go.
That's right.
Buddy.
One of the most famous tales of a haunted studio is now going to take us to California to the Alley Music Studios. It is rumored to be visited by the ghost of a man who met his demise there in the 1970s. Visitors have reported strange noises and the uncanny feeling of a presence in the room with them. The Ghost Adventures crew even ventured into this eerie realm and captured some hair-raising footage during their visit. It is a studio where the music isn't the only thing that sends shivers down your spine.
Oh my, I wonder what happened there.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's go to the Village Studios, where legends and ghosts collide. Shifting our focus to the Village Studios in Los Angeles, a place where legendary musicians like Fleetwood Mac and the Rolling Stones have laid down iconic tracks. However, it is said to be haunted by a ghost of a farmer employee who met an untimely end on the premises. Visitors have reported hearing footsteps and witnessing a figure in the control room. It's as if the spirits of the music and the afterlife collided within the halls of the Village Studios.
Oh.
Or you could go to Bearsville Studios in Woodstock, New York. Bearsville Studios stands out as one of the most haunted, famous recording studios in America. Reportedly, the proprietor's bar and farmhouse are haunted, with sightings by musicians of a lady in black. It is a place where the music and the ghosts coexist. Now, let's cross the Atlantic and explore some haunted recording studios in England. We have Headley Grange. One of the most famous haunted recording studios in England is Headley Grange in Hampshire. It's where Led Zeppelin recorded their fourth album. The building was originally constructed as a workhouse, and it is said to be haunted by the ghost of a young girl who died there. Band members of Led Zeppelin have reported hearing strange noises and also feeling a presence during their recording. And those are just some of the...
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I would like to take a tour of those places. I bet you there is.
Have you
some
been
sort of
into a
guided
recording
tour.
studio with any spirits, AJ, in your life besides our rehearsal room?
Actually, there was one that I recorded in the show earlier.
Really?
Yeah. Before Midnight Studios moved to their new location at the old location in Phillipsburg. I think it was like some type of a mill, the building that it was in.
I remember that building.
Yeah, and he had a ghost.
Wow.
It was crazy because things just all this weird stuff was going on all the time. You know what I mean? And he actually named it and everything.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, no, sometimes they can be not, like
I wouldn't
bad.
mind. I wouldn't mind visiting. I probably wouldn't want to work there.
Really?
See,
I would.
Now
I'd
I'm
love it.
talking, dude. We should go to that one in New York. I would love to see what that's all about.
Yeah, we'll look into it.
Let's book some time there. Let's
sure.
go see it for ourselves.
And so there you have it. This is the latest edition of Mike's Music Box here on the balcony. And as always, my beautiful listeners, sleep tight.
It's time for the spotlight portion of our show, where we showcase new singles from returning guests. And your host is Donna freaking Gallucci.
Hey, only females here right now.
Lucci, yeah, power
That's
to the
okay.
girls.
That's right, girl power. So tonight on Spotlight, we have a great song by Burr Island called Later, but we are going to save that for later. And first, talk about some indie artist news to catch up with some of our former guests' happenings. First, we have Kickstand Jenny, and they have a brand new video out for their song Solo, which features Mark Slaughter on vocals from the band
Crazy,
Slaughter,
huh?
which is really cool and crazy. New York rockers Grim Jack has a new song out and an official lyric video titled Out in the Cold. So look out for that by Grim Jack.
it's a good video. You got to check it out.
Absolutely is. And we have a new song and video by Kind Hearted Thieves called 298.
Didn't he do this with AI, Donna? Did he do
think
this with? I think that's
think
what somebody
so.
told
think
me.
so.
Is
Yeah.
that what I
Yes.
shared? in
Yeah.
that?
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. And thank you to both for sharing that
Yeah.
for me. Yes.
And that's the share was because I discovered I'm in their Kind of Hearted Thieves WhatsApp chat group. So
Oh,
that's how they
okay.
communicate with all their fans, and they let everybody know anything about merch, new videos out, new
Right.
songs out. So very cool
Very
idea.
cool.
Yeah.
And last but not least, we have Karen Waldrop, who made it through the knockout round on The Voice.
Crazy.
Singing Trisha Yearwood's Georgia Rain, and is now heading for the playoff round. This is really cool. Congratulations to Karen.
She's going on tour too, so hit up her website because she's still touring.
Yep.
You know,
Everybody check out her website or her Facebook page and see where she's going to be in your area.
cheer her on, man.
Yep, for sure. And now I'd like to talk a little bit about the brand new song by Burr Island called Later.
Love these guys.
Really great song. It's a brand new single by its acoustic duo, Burr Island, who is Tom England and Oscar Porter. They're London-based acoustic folk music. And just a little bit about the song that from Burr Island themselves, talking about a line in the song, which is, later, you will understand how truly good these times have been, is faintly scrawled at the bottom corner of a large abstract piece of art hanging up in the building that Oscar used to live in. So faint you could easily miss it. We're glad Oscar didn't, as those words unraveled into the song you hear today. Later is about being in the last moments of one's life, when twilight is paper thin, and to look back at a life unlived.
Unbelievable.
Yep. Beautiful song. I hope everyone enjoys it as much as we do here at the balcony. Burr Island with Later.
Later, you will understand how truly good these times have been. Later, you will understand and stop to see the trees so green. Nights dry. drawing in. Objects rubbing up in twilight. His paper thin, like all those silly things you cared about, like all those silly things. Later, you will look into the fountain and see a face that's not quite you. For you is somewhere in between. Nights are drawing in. Objects rubbing out in twilight. His paper thin, like all those silly things you cared about, like all those silly things you cared about, like all those silly things.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Balcony Show. And we've come to the end of another great show. Can you believe it? Thank you, AJ, for sitting in for the Mad Cat. He will be back after his tour to brisket.
I love that.
The brisket. That's
Bring us
great.
back a shirt, man.
Just bring me back brisket.
Well, don't hurry back, buddy. I'm having a good time here. So,
Wow.
we'll check you later.
Anyways, thank you to Derek Adam for being a part of our show. I can't wait to see what this guy does.
Yeah.
I think he's
great.
gonna.
He's cool.
He's just what a great talent, and I'm looking forward, like I said, to see what he's gonna bring in the future. But with that, I got nothing. How about you? Anybody else?
Nada.
Nada. All right. Well, want to thank all my co-hosts here, and we're going to get out of here with the song "Never Gonna Let You Go" by Kickstand Jenny.
Ooh, I love that band.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
good night, everybody, from the Balcony Show. We will catch you next week.
Night, everybody.
Driving down this lonely highway, haven't seen a sign of life for miles. Seems it's always cold on Friday, remembering when you drive me wild. Time moves on, and I can't believe you're gone. I never will forget the way you smile. I've loved and burned, I've crashed, I've learned. God, I never wanna hear you say goodbye. I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you down. Never wanna think of all the days of you not around. I'm never gonna give it up. Never giving in. All the dreams we shared and places we've been. I'm never gonna let you go. a second try. I've been tattered, I've been worn, I've been weathered, I've been torn, and I'm never gonna let your spirit fly. I'm never